Hi, readers. Have you heard the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears? You know, the one where Goldilocks goes into the bear's home while they're away, and she discovers three bowls of porridge sitting on the table. She tries Papa Bear's porridge and it's too hot. She tries Mama Bear's porridge and it's too cold, and then she settles on Baby Bear's porridge and it's just right for her. I was thinking about that story and I was thinking about the lessons we can learn from Goldilocks. And it feels like one thing we absolutely learn from her is about making choices. As readers, we're always making choices about books that are too hard, too easy, or just right for us. So today, I want to teach you that as readers, we don't just pluck a book off of any shelf. First, we have to test out those books, give it a little try, look carefully, and ask ourselves, is this book just right for me? So, just like Goldilocks in our story, when we come across a book, we don't want to just open up and go for it. We want to take a second to ask ourselves, is this book right for me? We open the pages, we might read the first couple of lines, and then get a feel for how this book works for us. You might open a book and find that you really get stuck on the words that you don't understand because you're stopping so often. It might be that you feel like you're reading like a robot. You might be thinking that book's too hard for you. There might be times when you come across a book that you fly through those pages so fast that really it doesn't even seem that interesting because it's just too easy. Our hope is that we find books that are just right. Books that we understand, that might even introduce us to some new words that might feel a little tricky sometimes. But mostly words that we can read smoothly that help us really understand the story. Let me show you what I mean. I have a stack of books here, and I was thinking we could think together, does this book feel too easy for me, or too hard, or just great? So let's take a look. Let's try the first one. I know the words. Cakes, pancakes, juice, pancakes, milk, and pancakes. I like pancakes. The tell the tell rang. I hoped it was a call. I don't know. Readers, what are you thinking? I feel like this book might be a little too hard. You might have been thinking the same things. I was reading it really slowly. A lot of the words felt too tricky. I was getting stuck. And to be honest, I don't really know what I was reading about because I was reading so choppily. Let me try another one. Let's see. Be thinking, does it feel like it's too hard, too easy, or just right? Ray and Grandpa Half Moon traipsed down the cracked sidewalk of a steel and stone city. Oh, it means they walked down. So Ray and Grandpa Half Moon traipsed down the cracked sidewalk of a steel and stone city. Ray tracked Grandpa's steps, danced to the rat-a-tat-a-clang. Rat-a-tat-a-clang. Oh, I like that. Rat-a-tat-a-clang of a trash can band and skipped beneath the ruffling branches. You might be thinking, this book sounds like it might be just right. She's understanding the book. She got most of the words right. And she was reading it smoothly with expression. Readers, do you see how I didn't just pick a book and run with it, but I picked a book to try. The first one was a little hard. This one feels like it might be just right. Readers, when you're picking books, you'll want to make sure that you are trying them out, just like Goldilocks did with her porridge. You might be thinking to yourself, is this book too hard for me? Is it too easy? Or is it just right? When a book feels just right, you'll be feeling like you understand the story. You'll get most of the words right. You'll be able to read with expression, And you might be reading mostly smoothly through all of your words, including stopping at the proper punctuation and pausing where it feels right. As you're reading, you'll want to be thinking, like, what feels just right for me? But also acknowledging when a book feels too hard and too easy. Readers, today you're going to get ready to go off and try some of this work. So far, you've been thinking about your favorite reading spot. You've been thinking about the materials you want to have with you. You've even started a reading log. You'll want to make sure that you bring all of those things into what you're doing today, especially as you start exploring your books. Now, you might be thinking, I only have one book at home. Or you might be thinking, I have a whole stack of books. However, you have books, whether that's a stack, you have one, or you have some in a virtual book bag, take some time today to try this out. Think to yourself, is it just right? Is it too hard? Is it too easy? That way, you'll know that you're building the best reading life you can. See you soon.